Class 2A, Coach John Smith from Hatton High School.
So, Coach, explain the origin of why you got into coaching to begin with, and who inspired you?
Well, a head coach by the name of Buddy Moore at Coffee High School back in the late 70s, or early 70s, I'm sorry, I wish it was the late 70s because I'm telling my age, but it was early 70s, and Coach Moore had a great staff with Brub Hamilton and Merle West, who are both now passed on, and you know, these guys right here were ones that came to get me whenever I didn't show up to practice, and these were these coaches that never gave up on me. You know, they were the ones that really inspired me, and I said, well, I want to be like these guys. I want to make a difference in somebody's life. And, you know, this award came up right here, and this is probably the greatest honor that a coach could get, is this Making a Difference award, because I know my coaches made a great difference in my life.
Coach, explain your role and what it should be in a student-athlete's life.
Pretty much the same as a parent. We offer discipline, we offer guidance. You know, we try to teach them right from wrong, and you know, we want dedication from them, because it takes commitment in life. If you want to be successful, you know, you got to do things right. You got to work hard. You got to be on time. All these things that you learn in sports, you know, we as coaches, it's our job to instill in them that, you know, if we don't show up when you get our age now, if we don't show up to work, you know, they're looking for us, and they'll probably write us up, reprimand us, and that's what we try to teach them, is that be on time, be punctual, be dependable, you know, be dedicated to your work, be able to work with others, you know, because and I tell them all the time, you're not going to like everybody that you work with. Just like on this team, you know, you're not going to like everybody on this team, but you guys have a common goal, and your common goal is to win a state championship.
What do you do specifically to help make a difference in these kids' lives?
Well, I have a lot of good help. You know, of course, the parents are around, my assistant coaches. You know, we work well together. I've been real blessed to have Tessa Filial and Greg White with me for the 3 years that we've been in Hatton, and I've been in it 32 years. I've had a lot of good assistant coaches under, and I've been under a lot of good head coaches that are good mentors that have really helped me, you know, lay out my plan that I want to have. But for young people, you know, just encourage them. Just tell them, don't, you know, I'm not going to give up on you. Don't give up on yourself. And life is tough, and kids nowadays have a lot tougher time than what we did. I mean, I never even heard of marijuana or cocaine or anything like that, and well, until I got to Auburn, and then it was, you know, then my eyes got open to the real world.
What would you say to a young person who's having a difficult time right now at this point in their life?
Well, you know, you got to find somebody that you love and you care about, and you know, my high school coach was one of them. Of course, my parents first, and then my high school coach. Got in, and then when I got to Auburn, you know, then it became Shug Jordan and Doug Barfield. Those two were there with mine. But then later on, you know, Jesus Christ has been really the one that's been my answer to everything. He can help you work through any problems that you have, and there's no problem too great that you can't handle, because, you know, he just gives you that satisfaction of knowing that he is there, and along with your parents, along with your other friends, and this kind of thing. And that's kind of what I tell the girls, that you know, you're just like my daughter, or, you know, you're just like my son when it's football and that sort of thing. You can count on me. You need to show me I can count on you, and that's what it's all about.
Would you have chosen a different career path if you could, and how has being a coach affected your own life?
No, I knew from probably 11th grade when Coach Moore finally, and Coach West and Coach Staggs and that group finally convinced me that I needed to get an education and I need to make the best out of my life that I can. I mean, they saw potential in me, and then I was fortunate enough to become an SEC, you know, defensive lineman at Auburn. You know, and I knew from then I got right into education. I've been coaching now since 1978, so, you know, I've been in there a good while, and I wouldn't have chosen another profession. I mean, if I wanted to make more money, I could have, yes, but I guess this award right here is what our reward is, making a difference in some young person's life, you know, and hopefully that I have, And, you know, I pray that I have, and I'm going to continue on. I still got a few more years that I feel like, as long as I keep enjoying this profession, I'm going to keep doing it.